Hi, welcome to a 3D leisure at home with me, Gail Harkness today. I'm going to be bringing you half an hour of fitness Pilates, working on your core strength. I'm going to bring it outside today, being as it's such a gorgeous day, and hopefully we'll enjoy a little bit of sunshine together. So it's just working within your means, guys. If you need a rest, take a rest. If you want to make it harder, please do so, but take rest breaks whenever you need them, have a drink whenever you need one, and just enjoy. It's just a nice way to work out on a Friday, I think, to just stretch out all these muscles. So we have a little visitor as well. We have Ollie with us today. So Ollie is hopefully going to behave and no backing. So we're going to just start off with a little warm up, and we just stand, feet grounded, feet hip width apart, and we just want to take a big deep breath in and breathe out and take the arms down. Take a big deep breath in and breathe out, in through the nose and always out through the mouth. And then reach across on in breath, take it back on out, breathing in and out, and then one more time each side, and again. And then we just want to sit back, so we just want to sit back, so sitting back, pushing the bottom back, lifting the arms up on in breath, and out breath we come back. So really stretch the arms, lift up in line with the ears, and breathing out. And big in breath and breathing out. And then we're going to just lift the knee. So we want to lift one leg. So take the arms up to the front, breathing in, hold. Really focus on lengthening your spine, lifting the head, crown of the head up. And from here we're going to do a little curtsy. So we want to just stand back, take the leg down and come back. So again, we're just going to lift up the knee, big deep breath in and breathe out. We're going to curtsy, so the leg comes behind, breathing in. So the lower you go with this leg when you come into curtsy, the more of a stretch you'll feel and harder for the legs to work. And breathing out and change. So we're lifting up, lifting that leg up, rib cage lifting nice and high, and then on out breath, so I'm not holding your breath. So again, breathing in and breathing out, and again breathing in and breathing out, and one more time and breathing out. So we're just going to lift the knee to the front, and then we're going to take it back. So the knee comes up to the front, but as we take the leg back, we're going to drop the hands back and just take the hands along the side of the body. We're going to hold. You can take this as low as you want to go. Think of extending the head forward, tummy drawing up, point your toes, and nice and slowly bring the leg back down, nice and slow and controlled. So we're going to do the other leg. Take a deep breath in, holding the leg up nice and high, and then on your out breath, just take it back. You can stay, you can have the toe on the floor and just lift, or you can take it down and lift and balance. If you're wobbling around, don't worry too much. Draw the tummy up, focus on one little point on the floor, and nice and slowly bring that leg back as slow as you can on the down. So you're going to do that one more time each side. Not as easy as it looks. Take a deep breath in, nice and high, get that spine lengthened, and breathing out. Lifting that leg up, point your toe, hold for a couple of seconds, breathe naturally when you're holding, And nice and slowly bring that leg back down. And one more time on the other side. You might have one side better than the other, lifting. And then taking it back, nice and slow. And lengthen the toes. Draw that tummy up. You can go lower. It'll be harder to balance the lower you come. And nice and slowly bringing that leg back. So we're just going to take it to our roll down. Give yourself space to walk out. And I hope that you can see me properly here. So take a deep breath in and breathe out. Drop your head down. Lower the hands towards the floor. Just hang. And on out breath, we want to drag the belly button up. Lift slowly. Stacking up each vertebrae like little blocks on top of each other, all the way back, and the head last, and roll the shoulders and squeeze back. Roll and lift. Breathe in as you lift the shoulders and breathe out as you squeeze them back. So get that big squeeze into the back of the shoulder blades, and then we're going to just come down again, coming down into your plank. So we take a deep breath in and we breathe out and we drop the chin down, and we're going to walk out into your plank. And nice and slowly we walk it out, but we draw this belly button up really tight. So focus on the heels pushing backwards, the head extending forwards. So you get a nice tight tummy, and breathe naturally. Hold this, push up through the shoulder blades just to make it a little bit harder. Draw the belly button up, sink the hips down, and then we lift and we twist. So we're breathing in, we reach up. We're going to hold here today. Get a big long stretch, lifting up, looking up where the fingers are pointing up, and hold it. If it's too difficult, bring one knee down onto the floor and just stick with that. If not, you can have one foot in front of each other, or you can have both feet stacked on top. We're going to come back into our plank, and then we're going to lift the other side, lifting the arm up, stretching. Nice big lift on your hip. Push up. Really lift. And then bring it back to your plank. Hold that tummy up. And if you need a rest, you bring your knees down. We'll just go into our child pose just now. Sit back. Your knees can be apart. Hands can be back, or they can be forward. If they're forward, stretch through the fingertips. Head, floor. Big deep breath in and breathe out. And then we're going to come up onto our little elbow plank. So we want the elbows directly underneath the shoulders. And we stand back one foot and then the other one, and draw the belly button up. So really, really squeeze, keep that bottom down. And to make this a little bit harder, if you want to make this harder, you can ride forward onto toes, push back through heels, forward and back, forward and back. And really, really push those heels back. Keep your bottom down. One more. And rest. Bring in the forearms flat and elbows underneath the shoulders. Just lift. The head is looking forward. We squeeze back the shoulder blades. Feet sort of split apart. Pointy toes. And if you want to make a bigger stretch, take the hands away slightly, 1 inch wider. And then push up, either bent elbows, or you can push up as long as it's pain-free, hips pushing into the ground. and breathe and enjoy. We have aeroplanes and everything passing by today. And nice and slowly bring it down. Rest the head side on your hands and let the hips slide, wiggle from side to side. One hip lifts. Loosen off that lower back. And then we're going to come back up onto fours. So we're on fours, hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips, and just have a cat dog. So take a deep breath in, breathe out, arch up, tuck your head under, and breathe in, drop the tummy, let the belly button drop down, bottom can curl up, head either forward. If praying free, you can bend the elbows and lift the head back. Out breath, slowly lift, sink forward slightly with the hips, shoulder blades pushing up, head under. In breath, belly button drops down, and we lift the head if it's pain free, forward if it's not. And then we're going to stand back into a plank again. So just one foot back, then the other one. Draw that belly button up and just hold your plank. Knees to the floor. If it's too difficult at any time in a plank, the knees drop down. The hips also sink down rather than bottom up. So you just hold. So we're holding. So we want to lift one leg on in breath. So we lift that leg on in breath, and out breath we're going to come under in between the arms. In breath, lift up, and out breath, under. In breath, up, and out breath, under. Hold up this time, and just push down the shoulders so that the leg is lifting and the chest is pushing down. The head can tuck under if you want to look up at the belly button. And bring that leg back down, sink back into your plank. Other leg, deep breath in, lift that leg, breathe out, bring it under, and again if it's too difficult, one knee on the floor, try and extend, and bring under on out breath, in breath, and out breath, and lift and hold. Push that chest down, lift the leg, hold that position, breathe naturally, and bring it back down, sink back into the plank, hold it, bring the knees down, sit back, a little rest. You can have the hands rested at the side, you can have them back at your heels, alongside your feet. Big deep breath in, and breathe out. And we're going to come up onto our knees, so we're going to sink back. So we want to be pushing the hips forward as we sink back, so it's not coming back with the bottom like a down and up. We want to be just sinking back with the hips forward. So the hands come out to the front, chin is up, space of an apple, and toes are extended. Next out breath, drop it back, push the hips out. You'll feel it burning maybe down the quads. In breath, we come back. So out breath, we push. In breath, we come back. And again, out breath. And in. Stay back, next one. Stay back. Push those hips out. If you need a rest, come back up. Ah, such a gorgeous day. Lush, as they say in Wales. But I'm in Scotland, so it's still lush. Okay, team. So, Going to take one leg out to the side. So we want to extend one leg out. Tuck your hips under, lift the arms, get a stretch on the fingertips. Give me a little twist here. So one hand one way, one hand the other, and allow your shoulder to come forward. Just like a little ringing action. You're just loosening up. And breathe in, breathe out, in and out. So from here, take a deep breath in. On out breath, we come over towards the straight leg and stretch over the head. In breath, we come back, stretch. Out breath, we come down onto the floor the other side, and you can lift this leg if you wish. So in breath, we are up, stretching. Out breath. In breath, stretch. Out breath, lift. If you want to lift, you don't have to lift that leg. One more time, in breath and out. And in and out. Hold, stay here. Your leg can be on the floor if you wish. Just hold that nice big stretch. Lift the rib cage, extend and hold, and pulse this little leg up. So little pulses, working out a thigh and your waist. And bring that leg down, and let's change legs. So the other leg out, extend, hips forward, so you get that little tightness down the front of the quad. Lift the arms, do a little ringing action, breathe in, breathe out, in, out. So nice for the shoulders, just to loosen up a little bit. And you'll feel a little tingling up the forearms as well. It's just nice to get this little stretch. Okay, so fingers extended, take a deep breath in, and we breathe out. We come down towards that straight leg. Reach over, lift the rib cage so you feel the stretch right away up the side. In breath, extend. Out breath, down the other side. You can lift the leg if you wish. In breath, we stretch. Out breath, reach. In breath and out. One more time, in breath, we'll come over, and when we come back up on in breath, we're going to hold this time. So we're going to lift, extend, stretch, lift that side, lift the hip, and pulse this leg. You don't have to, you can keep the leg on the ground if you prefer. We are lifting and we are coming back. Excellent, well done. So we're going to just have a little sit on the ground. So I'm going to move back just to make sure that you can see me properly. I don't actually know if that's better or worse. Maybe stay where I am. Trial and error. So we'll sit. So we want to be lifting the legs. So we want to be sliding back. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Slide back. Keep those hips pushing up. Keep the belly button like drawing down. So it's like that zip up feeling. Hold. Out breath. Lift. In breath down. Out breath. Lift. And in. Breathe out and in. Out and in. Really draw the belly button down as you lift the leg. And then we're going to try and lift both the legs, and we stretch. Stretch up, draw the belly button down, keep that chin space. If you do feel you need to balance back and it's too difficult and you need to have rest in between, do that. Just enjoy it. Ah, so good. And then we want to breathe out and in. Breathe out and in. If it's too difficult on two legs, You can try the 1, go back to singles. And we're going to hold up. So hold up, draw that belly button down, stretch. Just lift the chin, reach, and give a little stretch, lift, chest up, head up, in breath, out breath, head down, back curved, in breath, lift, stretch, and out breath, last in breath, and last out, and relax. So we're going to lie back down on the mat, take one leg up. So we want a straightish leg as possible above your hip. And we just want to reach up 3. So we go up for 3. So breathe out, out, stretch, and breathe in and come down. Draw the belly button in on out breath for 3 on the up. In breath for 3 on the down. Breathe out, out, reach, and in. Breathe out, out, reach, and just stay up and turn. That heel is up, toe is down, and bring yourself back nice and slow. Bring the leg back to stretch. You can lengthen that other leg out if you prefer, or you can have it bent. Bring that leg back, and then change legs, taking the other leg up. You can have a bent leg or a straight leg. Breathe out, 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 and in. Breathe out, reach, and in. Push that chest up, out breath, tummy down, in, and again. Stay up this time. Curl that foot back towards your chest, push the heel up, get the stretch on, and bring your back down. Take it into stretch. You might want to bend the other leg, or it can remain straight. And hug both knees in. Give a little hug. Rock from side to side. And we are just going to take our legs up. So take the 2 legs up. If you have tight hamstrings, you might have a bend. And we just want to reach up with the chest. Breathe out and in, out and in. You might want to flex your toes. Try and reach round to the outside of the heels. Reach, reach. And rest. Okay, so we're just going to take the legs back up. In breath, take the leg down, out breath up. In, so you might want the hands to be slightly under the lower back. They might be at the side. Or if to make this harder, you can draw the belly button down. Keep the chin away from your chest. Keep the head up. And taking 2 legs if you want to make this harder. So you take the 2 legs down and back up. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. Breathe in. And if you want to add arms and legs, breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, tuck in. Breathe in. Breathe out. In and out. In and out. And hug. And draw those knees in. Nice and tight. And bring yourself up. So we're just going to lean back and we're going to pulse. So we want to just have the legs bent, not too close. Arms forward, take a deep breath in, breathe out, hips up, tummy down. Take it to a level of tension in the tummy. And then sink back. So breathe out and in. Squeeze the stomach as you sort of sink back. The hips are up as you sink back. And rest. So we're going to roll down onto our back, and we're just going to lift the bottom up into our bridge. So we're going to lift up and down. So your options are, you just lift up and down with the hips, you lift up and down with a straight leg, or you cross over this leg and you push up and down with the leg bent and the knee pushing out. So whichever one you choose, just squeeze your bottom as you push up. Breathe out and in. Really push. Holding up. Get the tight bottom. Don't allow your hip to drop down. Keep your hips level and pulse. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Draw this belly button down. Keep pushing. And rest. Changing sides. So either just an up and a down with the hips. Leg up and down. So you can take this leg out or you can cross. So we push up, we try and keep the hips level. Keep the knee out. So breathe out and in. Push the foot that's in the ground, push it flat so you fire up the glutes a little bit harder. Breathe out as you push up, breathe in down. Hold up next one. Arm pulse lift. Squeeze, squeeze, don't hold your breath. And rest. And stretch out the toes, stretch out the fingers, lengthen, take a deep breath in, bring yourself up to the ceiling or the sky, breathe out, fold, and drop your head, in breath, reach up to the sky or ceiling, out breath, arch back, bone by bone, bring it down nice and slow, in breath, up, stretch, lift the rib cage, out breath, fold, head down, in breath, up and out breath, roll, in breath, up and stay down on your fold. You might want to walk your bottom back one by one, pushing your leg back to get the chest to lift and fold. Hands can be wherever they are comfortable. Head down. Take either the shins or your toes, flex your toes back. Breathe in, lift the chest, lift the head. Breathe out, point the toes, drop the head, curl the back. Breathe in, lift the chest and the head, push the chest forward, hinge from the hips. Out breath, point and fold. And last time, lift and fold. Stay in your fold, try and get a little bit lower, try and work yourself down. Breathe through it. Nice big deep breath and come up. So we're going to just take it into our cross legs. So cross legs, sitting comfortably, and we want to just stretch. So we're going to drop your head over to one side, push the palm of the hand or the fingertips down into the floor, and then taking that hand behind, taking the other hand on your opposite knee, and drag round on out breath. Lift the chest and the head and twist. Coming back, taking the other hand down, head dropping over. Push the palm down, make sure you feel the stretch down so the ear comes towards your shoulder. Come up, opposite hand, the other hand further behind, either flat hand or fingertips behind. Lift the chest and the head, and out breath we twist back. And coming forward, breathe out, push the arms forward, drop your head down. Take the arms behind, keep your chin up and push away from your body, and then lift on out breath as high as is comfortable, and just hold this stretch. And we're going to take the arms out and turn the palms up and squeeze the fingertips down and breathe. From there, take the hand onto the floor, breathe in, reach up, breathe out, come over into your C. If you want to come down onto your elbows, guys, make sure your both bottom cheeks stay on the floor. And then coming up on in-breath, you might just want to stay with a bent arm, but lift the chest up so that it's opening up the heart. And breathe naturally. And then from there, we're going to take the wrist. We're going to reach up on in-breath and breathe out, lean over, change it, breathe in, reach up, breathe out, over. And thank you so much for joining me on this gorgeous Friday. I hope you go on to have a fabulous weekend, 3D team, and just enjoy, and hopefully you did enjoy that, and you come back and join me next week. I will be back for Fat Burn Extreme next Thursday morning at 8. But as I said, have a fabulous weekend. Just enjoy all the fresh air, get out, have some walks, and stay well. Thank you. Take care. Bye.